Well, here we are, everybody. We are starting a new one-week club, and that is Red Velvet. And of course, as tradition dictates, we always start with the debut. I'm very excited for this. Honestly, I'm not really super familiar with Red Velvet. I've done a couple songs. I actually ended up buying their last album, Cosmic, when it came out, and yeah. And I pulled this. I've been very curious about this particular group for a long time. This is something that probably will be more for me, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm very excited to get to know Red Velvet. They've been a bit of an enigma even on this channel, just because, again, I haven't had the opportunity to put them on the channel in a greater focus, and that's what we're going to do this week. So let's check this out, shall we? We're going to start now. Of course, with debuts, we always grade this a little bit differently. The usual standard is the shiny was the best. There's been a few groups that have gotten pretty close. I felt like 21 was really close. BTS was really close. There's a few groups that have done really, really cool debuts. Really, really good. And surprise ones, too. Like TXT was really, really good. And so was Infinite. Infinite was awesome. But it's now the time to see how Red Velvet stacks up as a debuting rookie group. Let's check it out, shall we? Okay, here we go. Wow.
Sometimes you gotta be bold. Just rock the world. Booyah! La 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 la.
Okay.
La 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 la. 우리는 너와 불끈한 기분 change up. 힘을 내려고 이제 wind up. 한 방에 모든 일이 다 straight up. 난 매일 더 style up. 기분 어때는 일에 집중. 내가 행복하게 사는 비결을 좀 말해볼까.
Really interesting. Okay. Huh. They look like babies. They look like babies. Okay, I found this kind of interesting. At first I was like, oh my goodness, is this like, it almost felt like reggaeton for just a split second at the very beginning.
Sometimes you gotta be bold. Just rock the world. Booyah! La 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 la. La 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 la.
That's a very interesting percussion. I think that's really interesting. It's very stiff almost. There's a flavor to this song that I really, really like. There's a lot of flavor to the music. The interesting thing is the synthesizer or the samples or whatever you want to call it is actually playing whatever that sample is in reverse. And that's kind of creating this really interesting almost audio illusion here. The bass is really, really quite thick. The bass on that is really quite thick. And the interesting thing is too is that they pair it up with almost like a well, it sounds like my keychains, but it's like almost like coins being jostled with it on beat. It's a fairly impressive debut. I'm not gonna lie. That feels like a very complex song for a debut. So I gotta give him kudos for that. This is a pretty solid debut. Pretty solid indeed. Top 5? Top 3? Top 5 maybe? I think so. I don't know. Let me know where you think that this goes up in terms of debut. Now, you know, the thing is with this channel, I always try and make sure that I do the most unbiased I can be. And so, I don't know. I feel like that this is a really solid debut, mainly because they were able to do such a complex song on debut. That's impressive. And the funny thing is, too, is that I don't feel like that they really had a lot of help with the microphones on some of these parts. Apparently, from what it sounds like to me, it almost sounds like that their microphones kind of kept cutting off in certain sections. So the fact that they're able to sing and get that across so heavily, even without, you know, I wouldn't say that the microphones are turned off. It just feels like that the volume has been dampened. But I don't know. It's a fairly good debut. I'm curious. Let me know what you think about this. And yeah, you know, I guess that's probably about all I have to say. Let me know what you think. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.